Hey, what's going on? Tony here from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. What's going on? I wanted to be on a little earlier, but just had a couple of things to wrap up. Okay, cool. So, just want to make sure the audio is good. Give me some quick feedback. Audio and visual. Give me some quick feedback on that. Not going to be on very long tonight, maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes max. Let's check the time.
It's right there.
I'm not sure if that's correct. That's almost 8:15. So we'll be out of here before 8:30 tonight, Central Time.
A lot of people talking.
So, yeah. One sec. All right, so what I wanted to do for you guys today is hello from Vegas. That's awesome. A lot of people from all around the place here. Cool. All around our Earth. So what I want to do is talk to you about this really quickly, what I did, the experiment that I was doing, and we'll open it up for like 10 minutes of Q&A and then call it a day. All right? So I never sprayed Flake out of a 1.4 tip. Well, thicker flake, okay? Bigger jumbo flake like this. This is not really jumbo. This is like small flake. All right, because there's micro sequence flake, which I always sprayed out of a 1.4 tip. No problems at all. And if I was ever painting thicker flake like this, bigger jumbo flake like this, again, this is not jumbo, it's just bigger than the micro sequence flake.
It's a small flake.
Small flake. I always used a 1.6 to 1.8 tip size. This is a 1.4. So I wanted to test it out and spray this flake out of a 1.4, which I've never done before. And it totally worked, no problem. You can see this flake here. It's not a micro sequence. It's small flake. Very nice by X Finishes. All right, and I didn't think it was gonna work, but it worked. And it came out of a 1.4 tip, which is awesome. And it looks like this over black. You can see what it looks like over black. This is rainbow flake, by the way. And you can see what it looks like over white. Of course, I kind of loaded it in so the flake settled, right, as it oozed down. But you could see. What's up from Maui?
Maui?
My Hawaiian brother from another mother.
Who is this?
So which one do you guys like? Rainbow flake over black or over white? Now I'm going to give you a little secret. Okay? Here's what I did. First thing I did was I mixed one batch of clear, about a cup of clear, maybe a little less than a cup of pure clear, and I separated it into 2 cups. First, I put clear in my gun, and I just coated this black, it was strictly black. I coated this with a heavy coat of clear to give it a cushion, a pillow cushion, right? Then I let that sit for not even 5 minutes. I didn't even wait till it got tacky. Okay, because we want it wet. And then what I did was put our pearl with our flake, our flake clear in here. And then I immediately sprayed our rainbow flake on top of it. This way, it would actually bury and sit inside of our cushioned clear coat. Are you guys getting this so far? And I laid about 2 to 3 coats of that, which gave me this effect. I dumped it out, and then I just put clear back in it, and I gave it 2 coats of clear. And it's pretty much buried. There's a little texture to it because this is small flake and it's bigger than, you know, micro sequence. You won't be able to feel it. I feel very little. I think if I waited another 15 minutes, let it actually sit up, and gave it 2 more coats of just plain clear, it would have been awesome. Like I wouldn't have to even put more clear coat on this. So this, if this was a car that you did, right, you can see a little bit of the, if you take a look at it, it's not 100% like glass, right? So what we could do with this is sand it with 800 grit. Okay, if this, just say that this was a car. Sand it flat with 800 grit and then 2 more flow coats of clear. It would be like those speedboat jobs. You know, all the graphics on those awesome boats that you see out there. That would be perfect. Of course, I laid it on and we got like a thick piece of pearl, you know, not pearl, I keep saying pearl. Rainbow flake just dabbled up in here. Okay, so just wanted to share that with you, right? Quick tip, if you're doing mini flake like this, you could lay, and this is not using the intercoat style. There's an intercoat style where we could spray an intercoat. That I'll be doing in other videos, but I actually took video footage of this. So once I render that up, I'll be uploading that so you could actually see what I did here with what I just talked about, right? A real live demo. So that's pretty cool, pretty cool. So anyway, that's that. Some of you guys like the white. I'll show you the white again. White looks pretty cool. And again, I'm on my iPhone, so it's probably not giving you the best image video quality. All right, so let's open it up for about 10 minutes of Q&A, and we will call it a night. I got a couple things. I got to jump on another meeting tonight. Gary, VIP member, love the white. Awesome.
Really?
Yes. Some people like the white and some people like the black.
I like the black.
So if you guys got any questions, now is the time to say it. And these are great. They're called speed shapes. They're great for testing out colors if you're going to be testing out colors on stuff. So I got these because X Finishes gave me literally all of their pearls and flakes that we're going to be demoing. We're going to be demoing all of the pearls. They got pearls, they got flakes. So I'm going to be doing all color variations and showing you what they look like.
I think this is leaking, Dad. Good.
Okay, how do you know what tip size for what flake? So again, now we know this flake, the small flake from X Finishes, rainbow and all the other colors they got, will come out of a 1.4 tip, no problem. Any micro sequence flake, which is smaller than this, 1.4 tip, no problem. Any pearl, 1.3, 1.4 tip, no problem. I would think this could come out of a 1.3 as well. I would think, because it came out of the 1.4, no problem. But you also got to make sure that you take out your cup filter, which I did when I was painting. Right, this filter we want to have out. So they make enamel clear coat. Yes, you could spray any urethane clear coat over base coat or enamel. Jumbo flake, I do have jumbo flake. Let's see if I could actually show you what I got here. Jumbo flake. Where did I put it? Is it inside? Okay, this is House of Color Rainbow Flake, and it's basically the same size as X Finishes Rainbow Flake. This is the same exact size, actually. So you can see it says Fine Rainbow. This is pretty old, but it's still good. Same as this. Jumbo flake, I would say a 1.6 to a 1.8 tip. Let me see if I have any jumbo. Yeah, I do. I do have a can of jumbo in here. So let's see what we got. Sweet, thank you. So much love from New Mexico. Woo woo. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Woo woo woo. Woo it up. How many VIPs on the line tonight? Okay, this is jumbo flake.
What? Oh my god, it looks jumbo.
Yeah, so let's actually open this up. Okay, This is Jumbo Flake, which would come out of a 1.6 to a 1.8. Don't breathe this. Edmonton. VIP in the house. What's up, VIPs? Nice to see you guys on tonight. All right, so if you're spraying with jumbo like this, 1.6 to 1.8 to lay it out. Can I use 2K to prime template where I send down the metal? Yes, absolutely. Ferrari boy, yes. VIP, Kalamazoo, VIP in the house. Awesome. You guys are
Amazing.
more than amazing, Maya. These guys are phenomenal people. I love all my VIP guys. I love everybody else as well. But I love my VIP guys a little bit more. So here is Blue Jumbo Flake. What's up, Kyle Scheib? Yes, Daniel Rodriguez, what I recommend you to do, I recommend you to actually click the link over here after this video is uploaded or on any of my other videos, and you could download the 85-page auto body manual. I put in there all the tools you need, everything about auto body, 85 full pages. Took me 3 months to write, literally. You could download that absolutely free. It'll give you the overall process of getting started with auto body. Or you could click the link below in here, and I talk about this in almost all of my videos. So grab that book. There's a lot of info in it. What's up, Raphael, my VIP member? Tony, what PSI to use on a conventional gun? It all depends. It's usually 25 to 27 PSI for base coat, 27 to 29 with clear coat. Let me see if I have micro sequence flake. No, this is all pearls. I got a lot of House of Color pearls and I got a lot of X finishes. I think my micro sequence is in the office when I was doing, oh, here is the, no, this is it. Okay, what's up? This is the fine micro sequence flake. You can see the difference. Okay, this is very fine. This will come out of your 1.2 even if you had a filter in it, no problem. I must have put this on over 10 paint jobs. All you need is a little with this and you'll get that flake all over. Awesome stuff. Unfortunately, X Finishes does not make an ultra mini flake as of yet. But they do make regular small mini flake, which is what we saw earlier. This size. I'll actually open it up and I'll show it to you. Yeah, you guys can see the mini truck. So here's the rainbow. All right. I like to use, well, right now I use a lot of Omni Plus. What's up? What's up? What's up? I said I like to use a lot of Omni because it's inexpensive, but then I use the good clear coat. I use a lot of House of Color clear. So here's the project. I actually had my 15-year-old neighbor was very interested in this stuff. So I was actually coaching him on doing body work the other day. So that's why it took a little long. I wanted to have this a lot further along by now, but I waited a few days so he could join me on Sunday to work on the truck. So he wants to come over after school and kind of learn auto body. I told him I would teach him if he didn't mind being on video. This way I could actually relate that to you guys. So I got my 15-year-old neighbor, nice kid. His name's Carter. You'll be seeing him in the VIP videos very shortly, possibly even on some of the YouTube videos that I put out soon. We already took a lot of videos. Nice kid, 15, and I showed him how to do, but he was actually doing body work on the lower part here. I showed him how to block sand. He was doing some body work along the side here. Everything's pretty much body worked. We just have to go over it one last time. The filler is on everything, and the rest of the truck just has to be sanded with 360, I guess. 320, whatever paper I got. I forgot what I got. And then masked up, well, 2K primed in the most of the areas, masked up and painted. Let me show you the bumper cover really quickly, what we did here. I don't know if you remember, but we had a small hole. I'm actually under a car right now. Here's my Mazda up on the rack. But we had a small hole right over here. It was all cracked. This is the front cover for the Daihatsu project, right? So this is all filled up with filler. What we did in the back was we cut out some plastic and we epoxied some plastic back there. So you can see that's the epoxy, right? And it's all set, ready to go. We just have to shape this and put some 2K primer on it. I basically sanded this, I think with 80 grit, just to take all the scratches out because this whole section was hit. Now I'm gonna skin coat this with body filler, finish it up, and then we're gonna spray the whole bumper cover with 2K primer and flat sand it smooth with 400. This way it comes out awesome. Sorry guys, I wasn't looking at the chat. I was behind the camera. This thing, we're gonna do some cool things to this. I have plans for this very shortly as well. So anyway, this is the setup here. Got a lot of stuff. We'll take 2 more questions. I'm new to paint. When setting pressure, does the gauge need to be at 27 before pressing the trigger, or does it need to be at 20, pressing down all the way? So you basically want to set the PSI with just air coming out. So it's just air coming out, then you dial in your gauge. Let me set this tripod up one more time for you. So as you are pulling with only air, this is going to be at about 25, 26 PSI for base coat. All right? Because when you follow through and you pull, that's it. The air is coming out. So you should be pretty good. Thank you, Jason. Awesome, awesome. So anyway, I got, what's today? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This weekend, I'll probably be putting in a lot of time in that Daihatsu project. And then, like I said, I'm coaching my neighbor, 15-year-old boy. He reminds me of me when I was a kid. Cool kid. He was a little shy on camera. But he's learning, and he loves it. He basically knows how to find dents, and he knows how to find dents and do body work. And you guys got to remember, when you guys type in questions here, they disappear in literally 3 or 4 seconds on my end, and I don't get a chance to see them. All right, and there's my screen, there's only like 2 or 3 comments can fit at a time, and then they're gone. So it's hard for me to answer long questions. Sent you a video of my dad's mini truck. No, please resend it. Tony at LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. What D cups fit Adam X21? I'm not sure what adapter. I think it's the same adapter that fits the Warwick. So I will have to check for you and I'll get back to you on that. In fact, I think I have one in here, but I will double check for you. I think I have a set here. I'm gonna have to look it up. So, what else? Oh, good news. We're gonna be actually, do I get a picture of the Daihatsu? Is there a special additive for the, I wanna upload my Malibu project. Upload my Malibu. Why don't you join the Facebook group and then upload the pictures in Facebook? Because there's a lot of VIPs in Facebook. Smallest air compressor I can use. It all depends on, smallest compressor you could use, it all depends on the size of the project. So if you're working on small projects, a small compressor, a pancake compressor will do if you're only doing a little paint touch-up or a primer touch-up on a small area, right? But you need a lot more CFM, basically your motor putting out enough air volume, right? So tank size is important, I think, and it's very important when you're doing large projects, because you need that volume, that backup of air, right? And a strong enough motor that pumps out a good CFM to keep it filled, so you have constant pressure. So a 60-gallon like that, 5 horsepower, I think that puts out like 17 CFM. I don't remember the specs exactly. Okay, here we go. 15.8, about 16 CFM at 90 PSI, and I have no problems with that painting a car. I have painted cars with a 33-gallon Craftsman air compressor. You can do it and you could get good results. You're just gonna have to gauge your flow, right? So you're gonna have to play catch up. What's up, Kevin? There's so much live videos. Lowest volume allows air to cool before use. Epoxy primer reduced 20% makes a sealer. Yes. So the same thing as primer sealer and 2K primer. If you add a little bit of reducer to it, it becomes sort of a sealer. How do you feel about low CFM guns with smaller compressors? I think they're great. Actually, the Atom lines are more of a low volume, low pressure spray gun than a high volume, low pressure. So these are good with smaller air compressors as well. They're kind of in the middle of a high volume, low pressure, low volume, low pressure. So these are very efficient guns. If you check into the SATA RP, they're basically pretty much like the SATA RP guns, which are fantastic clear coat guns and even base coat guns. And frankly, when I was probably 18 to 22, I was painting with one of my SATA RPs for a long time. I did base coat, clear coat, everything. Adam, what CFM is needed? I'm not sure if the specs are around here. 29 PSI, 9.7 CFM. Working pressure, 26 PSI, high volume, low pressure, 29 PSI MP. But I've already painted with this thing, and it's an awesome gun. Here's the box.
Can I take this off? Can I take this off?
Yeah, you could take it off. I have a regular size low CFM Eastwood. Well, try it. I mean, try it out. If it works, you know, sometimes a good enough gun is a good enough gun. You don't have to go. When I started out with a $100 Astro Star spray gun. I mean, this was a while ago. I was 15, 20 years ago. But my compressor is only a 5 horsepower, which is good enough. It's good enough for the shop here, for whatever I got to do. Anyway, guys, I'm on a little longer than I wanted to be on, so I have to actually get cranking and get prepared. I got to jump on another call with a partner, so I need to prepare for that call. So thank you guys so much. Oh, what I forgot to mention was Zula.com. We're going to be doing a sale on the Atom X20s very soon, so stay tuned for my emails on that. We're doing a special sale for a few days on the Atom X20 spray gun, which is this one here, full-size spray gun, all around automotive painting, and I will be sending you some info on that. All right, talk soon, guys. Thank you so much, George, and hit the like button before you leave. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys next week as well. If you guys want to get on the newsletter, the email list, and get the 85-page auto body manual, click the link right over here on the replay, not right now because I don't have it, and also down below here. Or go to any of my other videos or visit my channel. You'll be able to go to LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com and put your email in. You're going to get a free book and a chance to join VIP if you want. If not, no big deal. And I will be emailing you guys very soon on that sale for the spray gun. All right? Thanks, guys. Alternative for a tack cloth. I don't have an alternative. I always use a tack cloth.
Hi.
So here's Maya.
Whoa.
Whoa. What's up, Hank Scott? I love your motorcycle project. That thing came out nice.
Motorcycle project.
Yeah, he did some motorcycle with ghost flames. It came out really good.
Ghost flames? That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yes, so we're actually going to go right now. Thank you guys so much for getting on tonight. I will see you tomorrow, and here's Maya with her cape.
Bye. I made it. By myself.
Hit the like button before you leave, and we'll see you on next week, and stay tuned for new videos on YouTube as well. Talk soon, guys. Have a great night. Have a great weekend coming up ahead, and talk to you soon. Cheers.